What that behind me, that's Wild Boar Fell, and that's where we're going today. Yorkshire Dales adventure. I'm just parking there, a place called the Thrang, and we're just going to walk up the road to Hazelgill Farm. Hazelgill Farm. Let's get me words right. So yeah, we're in the Yorkshire Dales, sort of bordering on Cumbria. I think we might be technically in Cumbria now, but that's where we're going. Wild Boar Farm. I can't speak today. Farm. I said farm. Fell. I think someone's been on the wacky backy. But yeah, that's the plan. It's quite a big one today, so it's 12:22. It's quite early for us, and we're going straight up there, walking down to Hazelgill Farm and up to Wild Boar Fell. And there's another one we're ticking off that begins with an S. I can't remember the name. So there's two fells. Come back down. I'm gonna pay a visit to Hazelgill Force. I'm hoping it'll be in full flow. Might do a quick, brought me swimming stuff anyway. I might have a quick dip, a bit of Wim Hof. Some lapwings over there. That's what I like to see. The curlews have returned, so spring is officially here. The weather's going to be all right today, so but you know, up here it could all change. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna walk down this road and we'll get back to you when we get to Hazelgill Farm. Hazelgill Farm, Pennine Bridleway. So we branch right and head up towards the Wild Boar Fell. So trains, a railway line up there. Just watching the trains go by. You'll probably be able to hear the train but not see it. It's cool. Definitely feels like spring. It's like there's a warmth to the air. I'm not wearing my gloves. If my hands are warm without gloves, that means it's spring. Echo. Echo. So far so good. We've just come past Hazelgill Farm. Just go under the train track. Yeah, so far so good, feeling good. Oh, the breeze is lush, it's a nice sort of warm, cool breeze, it's not too cold. So there's the train track. It's a hell of a scenic train ride. Wild Boar Fell. Apparently it's called Wild Boar Fell because I think it's one of the last places that wild boars are running free. Apparently, so I've read on the internet, Tinterweb. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I mean, it's not really shaped like a boar, so I don't think I got a name through the shape. But whatever, I'll go with the wild boar roaming thing. So it looks like we're going up that way. There's somewhere up there, along the ridge. about 1.5 miles ish. Time's 1:15, so we've got plenty of time. So far so good, so what? Oh yeah, it's no joke, Wild Boar Fell. I'd say it's fifth, is it the 5th highest? 4th highest, I can't remember. Peaking, so it's a proper mountain in the Yorkshire Dales. It's about 800 metres or so. So yeah, it's no joke. You've got to be reasonably fit to do it. Just at the turning point, we're coming off the Pennine bridleway. I'm going to head that way up to the fell. Just had a quick drink. Sarah's forgotten her water, so lucky I've brought a spare bottle, but it's still not loads. I always like bringing 2 bottles. Feels like we're really getting into the belly of the beast now. Look at that frog orgy. Oh yeah, you can hear him on the toads. God, I've noticed just, I thought it was like, it's just 2. Look at the size of it. I think it's about to give birth. No, there's 3. That one's biting onto it. I don't know what's going on there. They're obviously fighting over a female, yeah. I think the female's like squashed in it. Yeah, I can see it, the female's massive. Like, look how big the female is. In the middle, it just looks like it's being squashed to death. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. I think we're just at the last sort of steep little bit now. Before we get to the top, but I think you've got to walk a little bit inland to get to the actual trig of Wild Boar Fell, so it's not like it's just there. Although the hard work will be done. It's the final steep bit. Calf burner like. So we're sort of at the top now. Wild Boar Fell, the actual cairn's like right over that way. So we've done the hard bit, now we're just walking over to the cairn. Just, there seems to be some guy over there with a big, I don't know if it's like an antenna he's set up or something, so yeah, it should be quite interesting to see what's going on over here. Some activity on the cairn. I know it's been recently rebuilded because it just collapsed, I think. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what's going on. What's going on?
We have a ham radio thing called Summits on the Air. You get links from different summits.
Oh right, I see.
I've got a tour up to Scotland and having an easy one today. No snow,
Yeah.
hail, it's lovely.
Yeah.
So just a simple bit of wire on a pole, on a shortwave radio.
Right. So what are you broadcasting from here?
Yeah.
So what are you playing, like music and stuff?
No.
Right.
No, just making contacts, just for the sake of experimenting with the technology, really.
All right, I see. Yeah.
Because it's there.
There's someone with an antenna doing a radio broadcast, which is quite interesting. So yeah, we thought we'd leave that guy alone and do his radio broadcast. Maybe come over and eat, have some lunch. Spotted like a wind shelter. Oh no, these are all the cairns, aren't they? Ah, even better. Didn't see them. Yeah, didn't see them from there. I thought they were further on. Wild Boar Fell is a fine peak towering above the Mallerstang Valley, which runs between Kirkby Stephen and Garsdale. It's the fourth highest peak in the Yorkshire Dales, and its summit is at 708 metres, with the Settle to Carlisle railway winding its way through the valley below. It gets its name from the wild boar that used to be found in the area, and legend has it that the last boar to be killed was on its slopes. The classic route up the fell follows the bridleway from Hazelgill Farm, and then follows the ridge to the summit. It is then best to continue on over to Swarth Fell to descend to Aisgill Cottages. Although many cairns were built to aid navigation, the stone pillars found on Wild Boar Fell are on a different scale. Similar structures can be found on other hills, like Ninestanders Rig. Although no one knows for certain who built them or why, a popular story is that they were built to make the Scots raiders think they were being watched from on high. Just come down from Wild Boar Fell down this way, and now we're just about to go to the second fell, which is Swarth Fell. It's about 651 metres above sea level. That's where we're going now. Clouds are starting to roll in on the Wild Boar Fell now. Just up the top, so you can see those cairns in the distance. We're pretty much on the summit of Swarth Fell. Oh, I'm knackered. Look at Sarah, bless her, she's doing well. I didn't actually realise how big the day was. Gotta push yourselves now. Swarth Fell Pike. Like that, like little wind shelter. Oh bloody hell, they knocked that off there. Swarth Fell Pike. Cheers guys. Yeah, so we're at the top of Swarth Fell, just found this perfect seat. It's the most, I can just fall asleep here. It's like just on this cairn. It's like perfect backrest. I just haven't got a view of Wild Boar Fell over there with those cairns. Have a swift beer and then sort of press on and go back down and then back to to the car. But yeah, pretty impressive day. Like, it hasn't rained, the weather's been pretty good. Well, it's been the weather's been great. Obviously at the tops it's a lot colder. This is definitely up there with one of my favourite Yorkshire Dales fells. I don't know what is my favourite fell. This is Swarth Fell Pike, Cairn. It's actually a bit lower than Swarth Fell Pike, which is over there. So that's the Cairn, so yeah. Bloody, bit blustery like, so we're going to go that way. So we're going to get out the wind and go this way, I think. Wild. Fucking wild. Just descending now down a pretty steep bank. I've already slipped and fell on my arse. So yeah, I was already wet, so the joke's on there. Yeah, let's look at this, is mad. Ugh. Good fun though. It's not good for my knees. Once you get over 40, you gotta look after your knees. That was classic. Oh my god, there we go. So we've just descended now from Swarth Fell. Down quite a boggy path. So nothing too much to report. Yeah, so we're nearly back on the road. Oh, it's been a bit of a bog fest down there. You can see where we come. Wild Boar Fell, all along down there, Swarth Fell, and then sort of down this way. So yeah, back on the road. I think I'm going to go for a Hazelgill Farm, so I'm going to go for a shower. I've got my sort of mindset on it. A bit of Wim Hof. Back on the road, so yeah. I'm in North Yorkshire. And now I'm in Cumbria. Innit? Borders. Just crossing the bridge, crossing the train line. What a scenic journey that would be. So we're just on our way to Hazelgill Force. Well, there's Hazelgill Force in full flow. I thought you could just get down to it, but I don't know. It looks a bit of a fuck on to try and go down for a swim, unfortunately. Back again, yeah, so we've had a bit of a dilemma. There was a massive ford and we couldn't be bothered crossing it because getting our feet wet and stuff. So we're just gonna and it's like 2.5 miles to walk back. So we thought, right, fuck it, we'll just power down the road. So that's what we're doing. We'll get back quick, it's nearly yeah, it's 20 to 6 now, so it'll be getting dark in about half hour. So I reckon it'll be dark by the time we get back in the car. So that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes though. been a big day. Wild Boar Fell, and there's the 10 standards, or whatever they're called. I don't know if there's 10 or not, to be honest. There's quite a few of them. I suppose if you look at, if you were a Scot and you were invading going, oh yeah, let's go and fuck some shit up. You look up there and you saw those cairns, you think, ah, there's people up there, they look pretty hard. Let's not bother. I think that was, but no one knows. No one knows what the cairns are there for. But I guess back then it didn't have telescopes, so it just looked like some pipe-hitting Yorkshire warlords. Innit? Alright lads, how's it going? Yes! What are you guys up to tonight? That's exactly what I'm doing as well. Yeah. Innit? Yeah. Where's the nearest pub? Stroke it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Take a picture. And we're back. What's we on? 6:30. Still a little bit of light, which is cool. Whoa. There's a gravestone there. Ancient grave. Can't really make out a date. Oh, they say 2000 on it. Mallerstang. Which maybe it's not a gravestone. Don't know. Who knows? But anyhow, the Yorkshire Dales adventure draws to a close. Probably done about 11 miles there. Oh, that was a big day. Big day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Hopefully I captured the sights and the sounds and the smells. No, not the smells. You can't really smell. But I'm sure they'll develop an app for that. So yeah. Wild Boar Fell, done. Later.